thank you very much. It's great to be here. I'd like to apologize. The rest of the band couldn't make it. I'm sorry about that. It's just a really good TV night. It's hard to get them to come out. I'd like to thank you guys for coming out, though. We really do appreciate that. I especially like to thank the folks who sat right down in the center of the show, because a lot of times at comedy shows, people go, "Oh, I don't want to sit down in the center because the comedians will make fun of me." But I'm not going to make fun of anybody. Just thank you for coming to the show. We really appreciate you coming out here. Well, what's your name?
Vito.
What is it?
Vito.
Vito? Let's give Vito a big round of applause for coming to the show. Okay, that's it. I'm a substitute teacher during the day because I believe that rock stars should give back, and it's right for the kids. I don't have a problem with like Eminem or 50 Cent, but I have a problem when second grade. You ladies have won the lottery because you get to look at my butt all night. All right, congratulations. I don't have a problem with Eminem or 50 Cent, but I have a problem when second graders come in singing the lyrics to some of those songs. I think that's a little bit too young for kids to be hearing that kind of music. You know, they should probably wait till the third grade before they get into the hardcore stuff. And I decided it really was my responsibility as a pop star to do a song that would... All right. To do a song that would be okay for kids to hear. So this is my kid's song. Always remember to say please and thank you when you're taking candy from a stranger. Always remember to do what your parents say. You can do whatever you want when you're not around. It only takes 13 digits to call India. Stick a fork in the microwave and set it to 30 minutes. If you draw on the living room wall with a blue crayon, it will give you the power to fly. There's lots of tasty things to drink under the sink. Why not go and give them a try? Old people are really easy to push over. Have you ever watched TV in the bathtub? It's fun. Spend some time visiting with your grandma and tell her the family's betting on when she's gonna die. Spend some time playing with your little brother and convince him he's got the power to stop a moving vehicle. Sneak up and scare Daddy while he's shaving. Take the cord, Mommy, when she's yelling at you, and play it back when she's got friends over. Please don't do anything that I've said in this song unless you really want to be cool. Thank you very much. I am a substitute teacher during the day. That is a true story. And people often go, "Oh, you're a substitute teacher, you're a comic. You must have so many wonderful, funny stories about the kids." And I do have this one. I teach in Glendale, and I was teaching this group of fourth graders how to write a paragraph. And after I showed them how to do everything, I said, "Okay, I want you guys to write a paragraph about a vacation you've taken with your family. And then when you're done, bring it up to me, and I'll kind of read it out loud, but proofread it and see how well you did." So this kid finishes his paper, and he brings it up to me, and I go to read it out loud, and he goes, "My trip to Las Vegas. I took a trip to Las Vegas with my family. It took us 4 hours to get there in the car. It was a very long and boring trip. All I did was sit in the back seat, listen to music, and play with myself." I said, "Michael, that's when you were playing by yourself?" And he goes, "Well, what do you mean?" And I go, "Well, I just mean there was nobody else in the back seat. You were there all alone. You were playing by yourself." And he goes, "No, I meant I was touching my penis." All right, good job. Have a seat. I wasn't wrong. Not my kids. My motto is they show up at 8. If no one's dead by 3, I've done my job, basically. That's how that works. I'm sorry if I'm lacking any energy up here tonight. This morning at about 5:30 in the morning, the guy in the apartment above me, his alarm clock went off, and I didn't have to be up till, like at least noon or 1. And I live in a really small apartment building where the walls are very thin, and I can hear what station he had it on and what song he was listening to. So I started pounding on the walls. I'm like, "Come on, shut up! I'm trying to sleep!" And he I don't want to bore you with that. I was up early this morning thinking about a trip I took to the state of New Hampshire, and I had never been to New Hampshire before, but when I got there I was like, wow, this place is cool, this place is awesome. And I knew I was going to have to write a song about it, and I know we're at the Ice House and it's a comedy night. It's not really a funny song, but is it okay if I play it for you here tonight? Well, the guy upstairs won't let me play my guitar unless he's not home and very far away. But tonight, when he comes home, I'm gonna wait until he's all alone, and I'm gonna climb upstairs with my gun. And I know that he's gonna try to run, and I'm gonna look him right between the eyes and blow a hole in his head the size of New Hampshire. Well, I've been having a lot of trouble with my colon recently, and it makes me just wanna scream and shout. No matter how hard I push or grit my teeth, nothing ever seems to wanna come out. But I know that one of these nights I'm gonna win the fight. But I'm not stupid enough to not realize that whatever's coming out is gonna be the size of New Hampshire. Well, New Hampshire's known as the greatest state, and it's been part of our country since 1788. The people live there with the motto, live free or die, and it's also the birthplace home of Franklin Pierce, that president guy. Lake Baciocco is so damn pure. Hi, Nancy. Mount Washington is so darn high. 9,103 square miles. That's roughly the size of New Hampshire. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
Rolling coasters, everybody. Let it hear it. Together, the goatee one. Ladies and gentlemen, hair to the ceiling. Put your hands together. Welcome, rolling coasters.
Dave Ryan, ladies and gentlemen. He's little and I love him. I would like to apologize for the goatee. I'm sorry. My good friend Mike Hollingsworth got me in some crazy comedy show Saturday night where we're having a mustache contest. It's not funny, it's true. I thought this would be a good way to look normal until I get the mustache. Anybody here like movies? Fantastic. Well, here comes Patrick. Man, that guy is rude. He likes to give away the endings to any movie that you have not viewed. If a new movie comes out, you can bet Patrick's already gone. Then he goes around spoiling the endings for just about everyone. Patrick, the spoilers come, better cover up your ears. Because of him I haven't enjoyed a movie in several years. Because he's always blabbing plot points to anyone who is near. Patrick, the spoilers come and better run away from here. Well, I thought I would do the right thing and take Patrick out and kill him. But that would be like that movie, Falling Down, where Michael Douglas becomes the villain. So I just put up with Patrick and all his rambling on. Figured out the best thing I could do would be sit down and write this song. Because then all of you could join in with all of my pain, and then I could be just like Patrick, and I could do just the same. Darth Vader is Luke's dad, and he's Leia's too. Soylent Green is made of people, and Rosebud's a sled too. In The Usual Suspects, Kevin Spacey is Kaiser Sose. And in The Shining, all Jack's typing is all work and no play. still, the crying game turns out to be a guy! And Kevin Costner in No Way Out, he's really a Russian spy! Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense is dead right from the start. And in Titanic, DiCaprio dies and he breaks Kate Winslet's heart. Wow. Giving out these spoilers is really a fun kind of game. I mean, once you know you give it a shot, you're never really quite the same. And I'm sure that there's some of you who probably think this song is pretty lame. Guess I probably should have warned you that Patrick's my middle name. People get so mad at me when I sing that song. How dare you? How dare you give away the endings to those movies? And I go, would you relax? It's not like I said that at the end of $1 Million Baby, Hilary Swank gets paralyzed and Clint Eastwood helps her commit suicide. It's on DVD, people, really. Or the secret ending of The Village is that it's a really crappy movie. Paid $10 for that, what the hell? Anybody here in love? Fantastic. You know, I have trouble with the ladies. I know, go figure. What? You? But you're a rock star. I know, yes. I do have trouble with the ladies. I was looking at my past 2 relationships, trying to see where the relationships went horribly wrong. And I realized that there was a common event that occurred with the past 2 women that I was dating. And that is, with both women, I went to a wedding with them. If you're dating somebody, never go to a wedding with them. It's just a horrible disaster waiting to happen. The first girl I went to a wedding with, her friends were getting married, and they said, hey Grant, you know, we know you like to make the short videos and stuff. Would you like to film our wedding? And I said, yeah, I would love to do that. That'd be fantastic. So I bought extra tapes and batteries and everything. And the night before the wedding, they called me and they go, hey, you know, Grant, we hired some professional video guys. We don't need you to videotape the wedding. Thank you very much. But, you know, we don't need it. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you know what I'll do? I'll bring my camera anyway. Because what if something happens at the wedding and the professional video guys miss it? And then I can videotape it, and you'll have a complete picture of your wedding. So I brought my video camera, and when we got there was 3 video guys, and these guys were just awesome. They were just like everywhere. They were like videographer ninjas or something. They were filming everything, just getting there, and I was like, man, these guys are great. They're gonna have footage of everything. Except they're not gonna have any footage of the video guys. So that became my job at the wedding. I started following the video guys around wherever they went. I was just filming them. And then during the ceremony, it was fantastic because I was sitting there in the bleachers, whatever they're called, and I'm filming this one guy, the main camera guy, who's up at the front filming the bride and groom, and I'm just right on him. And it was so fantastic because about 10 minutes into the ceremony, he realized what I was doing. So he's filming the bride and groom, but he keeps going. And so I just stayed right on him. I got it right close to the tight, you know, on his face and everything. And then after the wedding was over, you know, they have a receiving line so you can meet the cast. And I never know what to say, so I just kind of stepped out of the receiving line and I'm watching people go through the receiving line. And all of a sudden I realize that there's a video camera right here in my face. And I turn and look and it's the video guy. And he's like, and so I get out my camera and I start filming him. He's all, dude, what are you doing? And I go, would you relax? Would you relax? I'm just having fun. He goes, well, you know, you need somebody's permission in order to videotape them. And I go, oh, really? Because when we got to the church today, you just started videotaping us and you didn't ask our permission. Well, it's different, because you're an invited guest. Besides, there's so many beautiful images for you to videotape. Why are you videotaping me? And I go, would you relax? I go, what am I going to do with the footage? He goes, yeah, what are you going to do with the footage? So if you go to www.angryvideoguy.com, I'm kidding. It's .org. Any money on it. So that was the end of that relationship because my girlfriend said I caused a scene, whatever that means in crazy girlfriend lingo. And the next girl I was dating, I went to a wedding with her and it was even worse because she was in the wedding. She wasn't like the bride because that would have been weird, but she was in the wedding. And so during the reception, I just kind of sat at this table while she was up at the head table with, you know, the rest of the wedding party. And I was really bored, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. And then I looked down, and at every single place setting at this wedding, they had a little disposable camera. Okay, now I understand having 1 or 2 disposable cameras at every table, that's good. But these folks had disposable cameras at every single place setting. And I think that was a little bit of overkill. And here's my example. When the bride and groom went to go cut the cake, all 250 guests at the receptions were standing around them with the little disposable cameras, and they all took a picture. It's like, what, we need a panoramic flip book of cutting the cake? I don't understand, you know? Like a matrix shot around the cake? I don't know, I don't get it. For the tech people, who knew? So that's such. So anyway, I said, not me, I'm going to take different pictures. I'm going to take pictures that nobody else is taking. I took an entire roll, 36 exposures of people's feet at the wedding. I just didn't randomly walk around and take pictures of people's feet. I thought about it. Like when the bride and groom had their first dance, I took a picture of their feet. That's kind of nice. It's sweet, right? Yeah, that's nice. Because people put a lot of thought into what they wear to a wedding, and nobody ever really looks at your shoes. So I thought this would be an interesting photo essay. So I turned in my camera at the end of the evening. I had a blast. I went home. About 2 weeks later, my girlfriend calls me on the phone. Did you take an entire roll of photos of people's feet at the wedding? And I go, yeah, I did. I thought it'd be funny. I thought everyone would have a good... It's not funny! My brother and sister-in-law are furious. And they want $20 for film developing. I said, I'm not going to pay $20 for film development. If you want this relationship to continue, you're going to pay $20. So I said, fine, I'll pay the $20. But I want the photos. And I have them here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to see them. I know you're thinking, oh, sure, guitar boy. No, I really do have the photos. Come see me afterwards. I'll show them to you. So that was the end of that relationship. I really do. I have them. So this is a song I wrote for that girl. Our love is like a puppy dog, one that's just been spayed or neutered. We feel sad and we feel betrayed, and our genitals hurt. Our love is like the winter snow that surrounded the Donner Party. They were trapped and the snow began to mock them as they were forced to eat each other. Our love is like this because it's not very good. When people look at our love, they can't look away. It's like a car accident you see on the freeway. Our love is like this little love song, pretty but pretty simple. The longer it goes, the more annoying it gets, and it's best when it's over. Our love is like this because it's not very good. Will be auctioning this off later. All right, I'll do one more song and I'll leave you fine folks alone. I'd like to thank you for coming to the show tonight again. I'd especially like to thank Vita for sitting right down front. Let's hear it for Vita. Vita, have you had a fun time? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, fantastic. I'll do one more song and I'll leave you guys alone. The clock reads 3:27 and I'm shaking in the night. My sweat makes the sheets like skin, and I know I'm on some fight. Now's the time I know when you and I can't be alone. I can hear the sleep in your voice as you pick up the telephone. Are you alone? Vita, what you got on? Vita, don't you know that you belong to me? You're all mine, Vita, for all time, Vita, and it's only a matter of time until you see. A man came by today, he had some papers from a judge. Don't you know that there's no court in the world that could ever understand our love, and there's no security guard big enough, no matter how hard we tried, that could ever prevent me from getting right there by your side. No, I'd never let you go to any harm. I'm obsessed, Vita, alright, I'm a mess, Vita, but you gotta admit, that's part of my charm. Oh, Vita. If you know what? have you today, well then,
I'll have you in hell, Mina. Oh, Mina. Oh, Mina. Oh, Mina.
I have the wedding pictures. Let's see them after. Look at me. Look at me, or I won't do the speech.